in progress.
All right. All right.
All right, Bill. Looking good, brother. Looking good. Do me a favor. Pull up the deck screen right now.
Oh, the deck screen. Okay.
Yeah, let's pull that up, dude. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate you taking the time out to be here. This is an exciting time right now. M Games, we are about to go ahead and I was going to go ahead and light the green candle, but looks like you guys are already lighting up already. I'm excited about that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do here over the next hour, what I call the golden hour, guys. Right now, it's in front of us. And over this next golden hour, all the way up until our closeout at 8 o'clock Eastern, which is 12 midnight GMT, all you know, then we run on GMT time here. All of our whole platform runs on that. And what I'm going to make sure you get dialed in tonight is that you get your DCA. You're going to learn about dollar cost average for our brand new guest here. You're going to learn about that here throughout our presentation that we're going to go ahead and cover in just a few minutes. But I'm asking Bill to go ahead and bring up the deck screener right now. I just want to kind of take a look at where we are. I can see it's already been climbing. We did our training call at 10 a.m. Eastern time this morning, and we were at 1 million market cap. It's already gone up 400,000 with 1.4 right now. I can see it. As soon as Bill shares the screen, you guys will see that. And once he brings that up, I'm going to share a strategy that I'm going to go ahead and do on behalf of myself and the community tonight, this next hour. And so if there was a time to get involved, how you doing? You making up, Bill? Waiting for you to come up, bring that.
Yeah, 1 second. I got it.
Okay, no problem. All right, no problem. I'm going to keep talking here until you get that. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and share with you what my strategy is going to be right now so I can help with the community. But the DCA is obviously an important part of what we're doing. And you're going to learn through our DCA program that all your funds are in your 100% blockchain wallets, right? And you always control that. And we're going to teach you how you can upload what we call the hash that's off the blockchain, where you can actually go ahead and take that and upload that to our system before 8 o'clock tonight. And when you do that, you qualify for the DCA for today. And then when our platform does its processing, it takes about maybe 20 minutes, maybe to an hour or so, we'll do the processing. And then it'll issue you matching MG coins. And you're going to learn what you can do with those coins here through our trending tokens gaming platform. You're going to learn all about that here as well, too, tonight.
All right.
All right, you're making progress. I'm just kind of giving the high level until you get this up and running for everybody. But from a high level perspective, you're going to learn how to go ahead and play those games, and then qualify for our vested token program. And it's pretty exciting. And you're going to learn about our MVP tonight. So I see we got the deck screen up there. And how we're looking here, things are moving along, 1.4. So we got a lot of green action, guys, and that's what I want you guys to focus in on is the green action. And what I'm going to do is pretty much every 5 minutes here throughout there, I'm going to go ahead and come make a buy, do my own DCA back in, and I'm going to go ahead and get that party started right now. Every 5 minutes, I'm going to make this thing happen. And so and we do this, we'll teach you how to do this as well, too. If you haven't already listened to our training, if you're brand new, we're going to teach you how you can go ahead and buy our M games for our community, and you get the tokens for for playing our games, and learn how to get vested tokens as well for referring others too. So a lot of exciting moving parts to go here, and I know it's a lot of information, especially for the first brand new person listening. We're going to do a training tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern time, so you can come back tomorrow and say, okay, what did I just get myself involved with, and how do I go to the next level? So we have that in place here for you. So let me go ahead and let's go ahead and get ready for the swap right now. This is my first of probably, I don't know, 10 or 11 swaps that I'm going to do over the next hour. Let's go ahead and come in here with end games. I know you guys already know. You guys have been paying attention. I already know what you're doing, how you're going to be doing this. And so let me go ahead and do my Ethereum base to this. Swap it now. All right, and so that should probably be hitting right now on to the DEX. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and keep pumping that up here for you guys to take advantage of and get in between that. Doing that for the community and to help build that out. All right, let's see. Okay, there you go. All right, so you can see that's my first of 11 I'm going to do with these here. Lucky 11. I'm going to go ahead and get focused on every 5 minutes. I'm going to keep doing that. So as we're talking here, I'm going to go ahead and do another one. And so if you've been lined up here for this hour, now's the hour to go ahead and get involved with us, to go ahead and have the most maximized situation in front of you, because we have a simulator that we're also going to go ahead and share on tonight's call that's going to walk you through our 8-week plan. All right, 8-week plan from doubling on a weekly basis, going from where we started here this morning at $1 million market cap, going all the way up to 100 million market cap. And so that's 100x. And so that's pretty exciting. And I know some people are coming in with $1, some people coming in with $10, some people coming in with 25, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000. And we got people coming in with thousands as well too. And like today, like this hour right now is probably the most important hour to take action here. So we wanted to go ahead and share this with you live of what's happening. So we've got this up here. We got some other people that will probably jump in right behind that as well too. And that would be the time to go ahead and make that happen. So if not, I'm going to keep going here and keep pumping it up there. And then you'll probably think, oh, I should have done more. I should have done this later. And that's fine. Do what you guys want to do. But go ahead. And what I want Bill to do is let's go ahead and start from the top. We're going to toggle back and forth to this, Bill. So hopefully you can toggle back and forth relatively easy now that you have it up. And let's go ahead and bring the presentation up.
All right. I think I lost it. Give me a second.
All right, so you can close those things out that are up on your screen right now, and then we'll wait for Bill to bring up the presentation, especially for our brand new people. And we have this being recorded, Bill?
Yes, we are.
Oh, there, I see the recording up in the top left. Okay, amazing. And one of the things that you guys will see as you go through this and is that this is a daily method of operation, DMO. And the daily method of operation, just like, you go to bed at night and you brush your teeth, and you wake up the next morning, you brush your teeth, and you do what you do, right? Well, part of your DMO is going to be the DCA, right? Like, okay, let me go ahead and swap out from my Ethereum base into my end games, right? And we're going to teach you how to buy the Ethereum base here as well too, if you haven't already done it. And so you can teach your people to do that as well too. But that's part of your DMO. You're going to swap that out. So and just do $1. Just do $1 a day. I mean, it's so key to do that. And when you do $1 a day, what'll happen is you'll get a coin, all right, a matching coin that you can play then, and then you get, and then as a reward for playing the games, you get a one vested token. All right. And we're going to teach you through our MVP how you can start to unlock those vested tokens. And so it's like you're double dipping front end and back end. You control the front end 100%. So every dollar you put in, those funds you put in on your blockchain wallet through our DCA program, you control 100%. As the profit goes up, you control that too. Now keep in mind what you can't do, all right, just so you have an idea. is you can't go out there, put in $1, put in $100, put $1,000 in your DCA, and then get your coins, play the games, and get vested tokens, and then you pull out that 1,000. You can do that. You have control. But what's going to happen is those vested tokens are going to be wiped away. All right, that is like a penalty to go ahead and keep you guys vested in what you're doing. But keep in mind, profits go up. Now you want to go ahead as a community grows and you help the community grow. Now you can go ahead and we'll teach you how to go ahead and access those profits at your fingertips. All right. So in other words, you put 100 in there and the community grows by 50%. Now you have that $50. Now it's a value of 150. You can access that 50 without penalty, and you're protected on the front end and you're protected on the back end. The only downside to that is that you lose out on that extra compounding of the doubling, especially here at the beginning. So I'm just helping you guys stay focused on what we are and what we have here. So listen, guys, I'm getting ready to come in here again. I'm going to do another purchase coming in right now. If you guys are thinking about doing it, now would be the time to do it. If not, that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and continue to do this process. I'm just waiting for Bill to bring up the presentation for our brand new listeners, so we walk them through and they can see the slides right there in front of us. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out again, man. I'm going to swap out into this M games. I'm going to keep this party going. All right. And all right. And so, okay, you ready to go?
No, I got a bug that got in it. I got to put it back up into Acrobat here. So give me a couple.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'll keep everyone entertained. It's no problem. And so now what I'm doing, guys, is I'm swapping back in right now. I'm taking Ethereum base and swapping in to M games right now. I'm going to do another swap in. All right. And there's another swap in just happening right now. Swapping. And check mark is done. And you can go ahead and verify that on the deck screener. All right. Yeah, there it is. Another one. All right. And so I see we got some smart people that are coming in. I'm going to do another 5 more minutes. Okay. So whatever you got to do to line up your Ethereum base, you're going to want to do that sooner versus later, because I'm coming back in again, guys. And you don't want to miss this opportunity. Every 5 minutes throughout this hour, I'm going to come back in. And over the course of the hour, there'll be 11 buy-ins that I do. Probably on the average about $1,000 each. And so you guys can piggyback that. I'm looking to help the community. I'm looking to grow with the community here together. And so, like, I believe that actions speak louder than words, right? And so now I'm just taking action with this, and I'm doing it right here in front of you. And people can see that because it's all right there on the blockchain. And that's what's interesting, because you see, we get presented with opportunities all the time, right? And what I want to make sure everyone in our community understands is that when we get presented with these opportunities, you got to take a look at this, you got to check this out. This is launch. Ask them, number one, are they on the blockchain, right? If they're not on the blockchain now, then you need to pass on that, right? And so, like, you don't fall for, well, it's coming, because we're here, right? We've got 2 months on the blockchain, guys, right? And we've already demonstrated, in which I'll show you some of our highlights as soon as Bill gets that deck up. I'm going to demonstrate some of the highlights of how we've gone through this and have actually exceeded, closing in on almost 20 million market cap on the blockchain, almost twice, right? And you'll see that. And so, like, but this time we have certain things that we put in place to help protect, to help grow, to help correct and really focus in on the right behaviors. And so that's when I want to make sure that you guys understand that we have in place here this time around. So it looks like Bill may have this up, and guys, we're already up 50% already since this morning. We just went up the 1.5 million market cap here. I told you guys this morning that we're more than likely double it within this hour. Okay. And so like I know someone wanted to come on here and kind of see it firsthand. Okay, what's going on? And I saw some of you already jumped on ahead of the curve as well too, and that was impressive. That was exciting. But if there was a way you could figure out to go ahead and go another level, to take an extra step over this next 40 minutes, that would be advantageous to you to go ahead and make that happen, because more than likely we got another balance of that 50% to go. We're at 1.5 million, probably going to reach the 2 million mark here before the end of the call. Now, what that means here, just so you have some perspective, is, if earlier today you would have taken the information that we shared with you, you said, okay, I'm going to put $100 in, but by the end of the call here, that 100 now in your blockchain wallet is worth 200. If you put 1,000, that 1,000 now is worth 2,000. If you put a 10,000, that 10,000 is worth 20,000. And so that's the power of what we're doing here, guys, right? And you are in control of that value. You are in control 100%, 24/7, 365 of your blockchain wallet. And that is unheard of out there in the marketplace. And that's why I was kind of telling you about what we are. So, Bill, we're up here. You can expand that, make that bigger for us.
How's that? It's still on.
Your top. Go to the top right there, right next to the X, and just expand the screen. No, the other top right. The other top right. Yeah, don't exit. Don't exit. Next one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh. Yeah. No, see it. That's why I was having an issue.
Oh, okay. All right. So no problem. Hey guys, we're moving up here, 1.6 right now. So, you know what? Let me go ahead. I'm gonna jump back in here again. I'm gonna keep buying on this thing here right now. You keep on working on what you do.
You got yours
on there. Yeah, I'll pop mine up. Yeah, that's no problem.
Yeah,
I'll pop it up here for us. No problem.
Yeah, because for some reason it's getting stuck.
Don't worry about it. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. Make sure I got the right one up there. Okay, got the right one up. Amazing. I love it. And so I'm ready to go ahead and make that happen. Okay, and so if you want to go ahead and allow me, I will share my screen. All right, here we go, guys. Screen, start the broadcast. All right. Amazing. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. We got it up and operational right there. Boom. Welcome to M Games, guys. Look at it. Now, these are the 3 magic words that you are going to go ahead and repeat every single day. You got swap, you got play, and you got share. Now, swapping is what I've been demonstrating right now. I've been swapping out from my Ethereum base to my M Games. I've been swapping out. But you know what? I'm going to swap out again. I've been telling you guys to get yourself ready for this tonight, and I'm going to do it again. We're going to go make it happen. And I can see that this is moving in the right direction for all of us. So let me go ahead and make it happen. Let me go ahead and do this, and then I'll come back, and now I'll pick up the presentation for us. All right, so here I am. I'm gonna buy another 1,000. All right. Okay. Oh, yeah. They want to go ahead and charge us a little high fee on that one. That's okay. I'm doing it anyway. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. So amazing. We got that on the right track here for you guys. Another buy-in. I'm gonna keep doing it, guys. Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna take a time out. I'm gonna buy. So like you guys are hanging around here. Like what I would be doing if I were you, I'd be trying to get as much Ethereum and transfer that over to Ethereum base and then swap that over to M Games over the next 5 minutes. Like I would try to make that happen as quickly as possible, right? Like the side conversations while I'm presenting, that should be happening for yourself, all right? Because you can see we're on the move here, guys. It's happening, okay? Now, the swap, play, and share is so key because you're swapping out. Now, when you swap out, you're going to get the DCA. That's what you're doing your DCA. You get that hash, you're going to upload that. There's a whole video training on how to do that. It's simple 2-minute process. And then have the processing done each night, you get coins issued to you that allows you to play our games, right? You can do a minimum 1, get 1 coin, right? You can do 100, get 100 coins. You can do 500, get 500 coins. Now, 500 coins is the max you can get. Even if you come in with 1,000, 5,000, 10,000, you're still going to get 500 coins for that day to play with. When you play all your coins, okay, before the end of that day, which is the next day, right? Then you get rewarded with the vested tokens. And we're going to teach you how by playing the game, you can even get more vested tokens by simply playing the game and being smart about it. And then sharing, well, you get a special. They play the games and they get vested tokens, you get a 50% match. And guess what? There's no limit. All right, so here we go, guys. Now I told you, like, we've been doing this now for over 2 months. So we're on the front lines. All right. We're not like trying at this for the first time. All right. And like we've already had 2 big events. We had one in Miami in May. We had another big event in LA in June. And both times we got close to touching the $20 million market cap. And so, but now we gave a bunch of things away. We didn't have all the controls and the incentives and the behaviors that we have in place now. It took a lot of work. And I believe that we had to go through both of those events because one event built on the other. Participating, well, if you're here, you're halfway there, right? Being here is important. The second half of that is taking action and getting yourself the end games, right? So you're part of the community of what we got going on here. And look at this. We've already achieved from our launch back in May a 91x. We did that in 12 days, guys. We're ranked in the top 10 of all the Ethereum-based network coins, okay? We've already issued over 200 million tokens already in the marketplace to over 2,600 blockchain wallets. This isn't hoping, this isn't wishing, this isn't praying. In fact, we've done all that. We've done all the blood, sweat, and tears, guys. What's remaining is what are you going to do with this information, right? And that's the most powerful thing. Now, DCA, you've been hearing me talk about this a little bit on the front end, but I wanted you to see this. I wanted you to digest this. I wanted you to understand this. I want you to be able to share this with others because this is so powerful. You know, this DCA that's where the magic is, right? And every day it's a daily thing, right? You get to customize. You could do a minimum $1, right? And that's important to do that. But you can do 10, you can do 100, you could do 1,000, whatever you're comfortable with, right? In fact, you can do 100 or 1,000, 10,000 tonight, and then just do a minimum $1 each day thereafter. You can do that. That's fine, right? And so, but keep in mind, every dollar that you put into your blockchain wallet is in your blockchain wallet. You have control over that, right? And you're part of the community. And then all you do is you upload this hashtag, right, to our platform. Now, you are enrolled in our platform. Someone thought highly enough to share this opportunity with you, and you enrolled through their link, and then you log in and you can upload your hashtag, right? There's a whole training on this, how to do this, and it's like 2 minutes to do it, all right? Real easy. But when you do that, the processing is done at night, and then right after the processing, which is 8 o'clock tonight, so in about 35 minutes, your day is going to close out, and you're going to get up to 500 matching MG coins. So in other words, if you put in 10 on your DCA, you're going to get 10. If you put in 100, you get 100, right? And so on and so forth. And then you use those matching MG coins to play the games, which I'm going to talk about. In our game is called Trending Tokens. I'm going to walk you through how that works, right? So you play trending tokens. And then once you achieve that, you played all your coins for the day. Now you have matching vested tokens based on what you put on the front end with the DCA. So if you put in 500, you get 500. You put in 5,000, you get 5,000 vested tokens, guys. So you got front end and back end, all right? You got the here and the now, and you got the future there to continue to grow the community. I'm going to teach you how you can start to unlock those through our MVP program, Milestone Investing Program. Now, a couple things I want to point out is that everything is based on the DCA purchases, right? And what you're going to do is, remember I talked about retention, right? You want to retain those initial funds that you're putting into the DCA. If you put in 1,000, that's you want to retain that, right? You put in $10 tomorrow, you want to retain that. Now, all the profits above that you have access to, right? Without any penalty. But as long as you retain that, you retain your matching vested tokens. Now, what if I get in and I miss my DCA for the day? Or I do my DCA, but I forgot to play the game. Well, then what will happen is you'll have your non-play burn-off will happen. And now this is a simple equation that is the equation for everybody. It's going to take the total number of tokens that you have and divide it by the number of days since you started here on our platform. And that's your average tokens per day. And so if you miss a day, that will be the average burn-off. Here's the deal. Set your alarm. Don't miss a day, right? And that's the magic of what we have in place so you don't miss the opportunities that are in front of you. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and, Bill, are you with us right now, brother?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Anything you want to add to this as we're going along?
I think the big thing that we're seeing, and kind of walking through this, talking to people on a daily basis, is whether it's setting an alarm, whatever it is, just doing it at that same time every day. Because once you get that as a habit, and a lot of you guys have been playing the games for a long time, so now it's just a matter of, hey, I've got a couple extra steps. When I go check in with my blockchain wallet first, move that money over there. It's kind of like almost like I was equating this with somebody about an hour and a half ago, to where it's like moving from your checking account to your savings account, right? So it's two steps, right? You're going to have it in your Ethereum base, and then you're going to move it over there. But it's always in your control. It's not on somebody else's platform. And if you need to pull it back for whatever reason, you're in full control. But right now, when we go on this run for this 8 weeks, to get this to the 10 cent, that first milestone, if you just let it sit there and you compound it, like we are going to talk about later in the presentation, that's where the big key is for everybody that's on here right now, especially if you've thrown in $100 today, because that's in my example that I put together for everybody.
Yeah, that's powerful. And as you've been taking a few minutes to go and speak, I just decided, you know what? Time for me to come back in again. I'm going to go ahead and come back in. So, guys, here we go again. Coming back in. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to do another 1,000 with this. Guys, we're supporting the community with this. And it's an exciting time to be a part of what we're doing. And I hope that you guys are taking full advantage of what's in front of you right now. And so here we go. Another buy-in right now. That is being, checked off, is done. Being updated. We're already up to 1.8 already, guys. Like I said, I knew we were going to double here tonight. And so we still got 30 more minutes. And I'm just encouraging you to do whatever you got to do to make the moves. And I see a bunch of you are making moves. I think you guys can go deeper. I think you can go more. If I were you, that's what I'd be doing. I would be doing as much as you possibly can in the next 30 minutes and pulling it together as fast as you can. Because there's not going to be another opportunity like this that's in front of us at the price where we are from a community-wide perspective. And so I'm going to come. I've got probably 4 or 5 more times I'm going to do this, guys. So don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Yeah, since this morning, we're already up, 80%, right? 80% since this morning, guys. And so I predicted that would be up 100% by the time this call ended. And so it's just based on 1.9. We're knocking on the door of doubling already from this morning. And so, guys, like this is a different animal. This is a different, what's in front of us here is different than anything else that exists in the marketplace and anything that we've ever done from a platform base, anything we've done here from a blockchain base, guys. All right. But everything we've done has got us ready to this moment in time. And what I tell everybody is this: you can like keep your eyes shut and not see it, and that's okay, right? Or you can open up your eyes, and, oh, okay, I see it, and then be frozen and do nothing. You can do that, right? Or you can be like, okay, my eyes are wide open, and I'm ready to take the action that I need to do. And that's why I hope I find yourself here tonight. And some of you I can see are starting to wake up. Some of you are taking the action. Now, there's a whole bunch of people that are on standby right now that I'm going to encourage you to go to the next level, to take the action over the next 28 more minutes that are remaining and take advantage of this unique opportunity of what we were calling the green light torch event here tonight, right? We're lighting it up. And so, okay, we're going to continue to go here, move along for our first-time listeners. Guys, our gaming platform is Trending Tokens. This is a meme coin gamification platform that we spent over 1 year in development. 1 year in development. This isn't something that we thought about, oh, it'd be cool, and let's have AI go ahead and put something together for us, right, guys? No, it didn't work out like that, right? Do we utilize AI technology? Absolutely, right? But we built this, right? We built this from the scratch, from the bottom up. And we built it here based on feedback of our community over a prolonged period of time. It's been over a year. And so it's hard to duplicate that in the marketplace. And that's why we have something that's so unique in the marketplace that no one else has, right? And what I want you to realize is that our gaming platform, Trending Tokens, our M games, we have it's utility, right? You use the M games to go ahead and purchase on DCA, and we give you our MG coins to go ahead and play the Trending Tokens. Now, there's 3 levels of play. 3 levels of play, and we have number 1 is our token picks. And if you tune in tomorrow, we'll give you even a deeper breakdown that goes. But token picks it basically pairs up 2 of the hottest trending tokens that are happening in the marketplace 1 hour before the start of the game, and it puts them together. And so now you're on top of like fun, entertainment, excitement, educational, and your job here is to go ahead and make a decision. You can study the charts. You can go ahead and do whatever you got to do. Just go ahead and make a decision of which coin you believe going to have the highest percentage growth over the next 24 hours. And when you do that, then you're competing against everybody, right? And so the top 10% of all the gamers are competing, and you go ahead and rank with the highest percentage growth over that 24-hour period. Then what happens is that you'll qualify then to be awarded additional vested tokens just for playing the game. And that's level 1. Level 2 is our simulator, where you can actually simulate those vested tokens that you are sitting here with right now. You can simulate in the marketplace these coins, and that can go ahead and help you increase and grow your vested token on the platform. And if you elect not to do that, that's okay. Then we have our auto staking program that we go ahead and help you get your vested tokens into, right? But guys, there's multiple different levels that have been fully developed out over the last, 14 months, all right? And it's all based on daily play. And it doesn't take you long to play every single day. And you're getting rewarded in vested tokens. And it's all going to be subject to the MVP, which is the milestone vesting program. We're going to talk about that real soon. But I want to make sure from a disclosure standpoint, everyone's clear that in order to have continual access to our platform, we have a platform access pack. We call it PAP, right? And it is required. It's $25 a month. Now, there is a special going on right now that we're doing for $99 for the whole year. All right. And we haven't had that one for a long time. We brought it back here today. Get it in before 8 o'clock hour. You could do that, log in, and you can lock it in, and it's a huge savings. Obviously, you pay $99, you get the whole year paid for of the PAP. So it's just an option when to put that out there as a special thank you for everyone being here. Bill, anything you want to add to that while I do my next buy?
Um, just thinking in terms of the way that um, we're kind of working right now. We're working our way toward this daily activity on everything that we're doing. So when it's kind of capitalizing on the earlier slide, going back through to, hey, this is what's going to make this really get to that 10 cent, that first milestone. And once you're comfortable doing this and seeing what I've been seeing for the last week and a half, you're gonna have no trouble sharing this with all kinds of people. And then that stickiness that we have is still the game, right? When they're coming on and they're playing the game, that gives them the ability to earn more um, vested tokens. So you get the vested tokens for coming in. You get the vested token, not for coming in, but you get it because of the purchase that you made. Then you're going to get them if you win in the game and end up in the top 10. But the best part is you get it with the people that you're talking to on a daily basis when you're talking to them and they're saying, hey, you know what? I think I'm going to throw $100 into this. I think I'm going to throw $1,000 into it. And then you're going to get that match on that. So that's how the gamification that we have just kind of ties everything together. That's what's so exciting about what we're doing.
Absolutely, Bill, and appreciate that. And ladies and gentlemen, I just did another buy-in right now. Um, you should go ahead and see that on the blockchain. Let's go ahead and pull that up there in a minute. Well, congratulations! We just doubled here. We're over the 2 million now market cap. So we went from 1 million market cap here at 10 a.m. This morning Eastern time to now double the $2 million market cap here. So, oh, okay, cool. All right. And so the thing about this, guys, is that we've been prepping everybody all week to take full advantage of what's in front of us. And you're gonna see when we get a little bit closer and we talk about this doubling simulator that it's gonna blow your mind what the possibilities are. But let me keep going here. This is about our vested tokens. So you remember, you're being awarded that through the DCA, you're being awarded that for referrals. Let me give a breakdown. Gamers, that's when you're a gamer, right? You're playing the games. You're awarded vested tokens through the DCA purchases and your gameplay. All right, remember, those two go together. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to get it from my DCA purchases. No, you got to do the DCA purchases and gameplay. I'm not going to just get it from my gameplay. No, you got the coins from your DCA purchases. You can't get the coins any other way now other than DCA purchases, right? It's the only way you can get MG coins now. And we give them to you at no cost. We give them to you free just to go ahead and do a DCA purchase, part of the community, right? And you got those going hand in glove. You got to buy them to get them, right? And you got to buy the DCA purchases. You got to do the gameplay to get the best tokens. And keep in mind, the funding dollars that you put in there on the DCA purchases, you're 100% control of. You want to maintain that, release that buy-in there to go ahead and maintain your vested tokens. If for every dollar you pull out from there will be one less token that you have vested for yourself. And so I want to make sure that's super clear. But you also have the ability then to go ahead and pull out any of those additional profits that we've been talking about. And some of you are pretty smart and got really involved in this in a big way. And I want to congratulate you on making that happen. Now, the other part of this is promoters, right? Why not be a promoter? Like, you get paid for your word of mouth advertising. Like, why wouldn't you tell your friends, your family, your business associates about what we got going on, right? And now you have a great story, right? Like, oh, I was just on the Zoom. They just kicked off this brand new MVP rollout. They went from 1 million market cap to 2 million market cap here, and they did it essentially in less than an hour, right? Right in front of my eyes. I couldn't believe it was happening. And so that's a great story. And so now you get people to go ahead and get on board with their DCA purchases where they get 100% control, and then they get the coins, and then they play the games, and then they get vested tokens. And for every vested token they get, you got a 50% match. okay, from their DCA purchase. So they buy 5,000, you get 2,500. They get 10,000, you get 5,000. There's no cap on how many vested tokens you can be awarded, provided that they play the games, okay, within the time frame of the 24 hours. Now, let's go on to the MVP because this is super important and to where we are. MVP stands for Milestone Vesting Program, guys. You want to definitely take action with this information. And this is based on your daily DCA. But look at our first milestone right there. Our first milestone, 2.2, guys. We're already up to 2.2 million market cap. This is going even better and faster than what we anticipated. Wait till you see this doubler simulator that we got coming up here. It's going to blow your mind because you're like, we've already surpassed what we thought we're going to get in the first week. We got basically in the first hour. Coming up 7:42, guys. We're closing out here at 8 o'clock, so you got to get the DCAs in here to get on that the first day. Now, milestone is 10 cents, guys. 10 cents. We're rapidly approaching. We've already been past the 1 cent mark and close to the 2 cent mark twice already. All right, and now with the things that we have in place, we believe we can get there quicker, better, faster, and more sustainable for everybody. And when we get to that 10 cent, now you can start to unlock 10% of your vested tokens. All right. And so you've accumulated, 10,000, you get 10% of that. You accumulated 100,000, you get access to 10% of that. You accumulated 1 million, right? There's no cap, right? You get 10% access to those vested tokens, guys, right? But you got to be playing the game, all right? DCA. And you got to be playing the games, and so you are in control of this 100%, right? I'm going to encourage you, if you want to get to that milestone faster, then be a promoter, right? Promote this to other people, help them enjoy what you're enjoying, be in complete control of the whole process. All right, Bill, any final thoughts here before we go to the doublet?
No, I'm actually helping somebody right now. They're trying to make a purchase. So
get the purchase done. I love it, guys. 7:43.
They're super excited. They actually thought it was after 8 o'clock already.
Yeah, no, we got a window, guys. Like what you want to be doing is getting this out to your people sooner versus later. Like you still have this window. Like I would just be doing whatever I got to do to make those phone calls to get the theory, to get the Ethereum base, swapping over to M games, guys. Do whatever you got to do to make it happen. Do it sooner versus later, and do it right now. All right. We are on track to something super special here, and that's what I want to get you wrapped around here. I'm going to go to the next slide, which is the doubling simulator. This is according to the chat GPT. We just asked a simple question, what's it going to take to go from 0.001, which was our starting point earlier today, to go to surpass the 10 cent mark, right? And all we did is just double each week. And so ChatGPT comes back here and it says, okay, well, if you start this date, if the start date of week 1 is 7/24 today, that means in week 8, all right, you're going to be already surpassed the 10 cent. That's powerful. So let's just put this up. And it's not us saying it, right? It's not the platform saying it. It's not us individually saying it here. It's ChatGPT saying it. We're just sharing this information with us, with the community. But look at this, guys. This is week 1. Week 1. This is more like hour 1, right? We've already accomplished this. We have already doubled already, okay? And so now what's going to happen here when we go from 2 100ths of a penny to 4 100ths of a penny? Okay, that's going to happen super fast. Remember, we've already surpassed the penny mark. Okay, we've already multiple times, right? And now we're back on track to go ahead and get there quicker, better, and faster, and more sustainable than ever before. Bill, any other final thoughts you want to mention with this?
I'll just kind of reiterate. Go and look in the gem. And it is definitely in the back office now. And look at, even though we're up a little bit from where that calculation was, which I'll actually adjust it after tonight because I can make those changes and it automatically updates even if you've looked at it a day before. But it's even if you didn't get prepared for right now, you still got plenty of time. I mean, all you got to do is go and buy that crypto so that you can get in while we're still at the best price that you're going to get it at. Because now we're going to get on this every week, but you're still in a good spot because we're still in that really low spot where the doubling happens so fast. That's the reason why we did the simulator, and we really wanted you to kind of get the big picture as a community, because everything we do is about the community and how little it takes from everybody just pitching in, doing their own thing, but everybody wins in the big side of the community, because whether you put in $100 or you put in $10, you put in $1, it's all helping us so that we don't have that sell pressure, right? That's what we're getting rid of by everything that we've put together, what we've learned since getting on the decks back on the 15th of May. So I'll throw that there.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and Bill, appreciate that. And I just got another buy-in on this, guys. I mean, we're up 2.3 million now, market cap, more than doubled, more than doubled. Even it's doubled since I think the start of the call here, guys. Okay, so and we're not done yet. All right, we're gonna keep going here. Now, I've got a few more buys left in me. Like if there was a window to get in to do something, like stretch, guys, do it right now. Do your conversions, whatever you've got to do to make it happen, to get on the right track. And listen, if for every dollar that you take out, you're only hurting yourself right now. I guarantee that, and in more ways than one, because now we're tracking every dollar that you take out from any wallet. And if you have any vested tokens, those vested tokens are going to be gone as well too. So now's the time to do it, guys. Whatever you got in your account, you want to grow that, and then to go ahead and cap into your profits, guys. So super important to understand that. I want to reiterate that, but we're on the right track here, guys, and I want to make sure you guys get on the right track here too. So I'm going to go ahead and make this thing happen right now. And okay, we're going to do Ethereum to the M games. All right, I'm going to do another.
I beat you. I got it.
You beat me. Ah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and make this thing happen as well too live here, guys. Okay, so let's keep going here. We got our social medias that are up here, guys, and I want you to stay in tune to what's happening with this right here, and we're gonna be more inclined and more in tune to these Twitters and Telegram, Discord. I know we got a WhatsApp group that people are on that just got in here now, so I'm happy to go ahead and report that into the community. All right, so here's our Zoom schedule, guys. Don't miss out on the Zooms. We're committed to be here Monday through Friday. So that means tomorrow there's training at 10 a.m. Tomorrow night there's the opportunity at 7 o'clock. And that 7 o'clock is really the golden hour goal, guys. And that's the green hour, right? Because it's an opportunity for us to get in and make things happen at the last minute. If you haven't gotten things done here throughout the day, it's the time to go and get your DCAs in. It's time to go ahead and get your opportunity to go ahead and do your game playing and everything you have in place to make happen, so you don't miss out on that. All right? Okay, beautiful. Got that in here. Perfect. Okay, great. And then here's what I want to make sure. I know we got some first-time listeners. We got about 10 more minutes. Bill, you want to walk through how to buy these games right here?
Yeah. Okay. Hang on one second. I'm just putting a buy in.
All right, I love it, guys. I'm telling you, this was the hour of power for sure. So go ahead, Bill.
Okay, so as you can see here, if you don't have your Phantom wallet, all you gotta do is grab your camera on your phone right now. Click that little QR code up there in the right corner. So once you've downloaded the Phantom wallet, right, it's very easy from then on in. I mean, it's a matter of a couple of steps, and all those steps are in that gem that I have all the different videos, everything that you need to quickly get yourself started. But also, I think I changed the name of that one. I'm calling it Learn and Share, because you learn, then you can share everything that's in there with the newest person that you're talking to. So once you've got that, now what you need to do is it hooks right into your Apple Pay, your Google Pay, all those different things tied to your wallet. Once you hit, there's a little button that you'll see right on the front screen that basically has the dollar sign, and then you hit cash buy, and it'll help you to find a way to purchase whatever you're looking to purchase. So whether you're looking to purchase $100, $500, whatever it is, it'll tell you exactly what you can do and how you can do it. Very, very simple. Once you make that purchase, now you have it in your wallet under the base. And now at that point, you don't want to put it all in them games, because you got to leave some for your gas fees. So you want to leave a little bit in there, so that when you're swapping it out, you have enough to swap in. And once that's done, boom, you'll see exactly how many tokens you got. Now, what's interesting, well, we've been doing this power hour, is I've made probably 11 or 12 purchases, maybe even 13 at this point. But each time looking at the first one versus the last one, how many less tokens I got with the same amount a little bit later, when we're not even an hour into this whole concept that we're doing of, hey, we're going to double every week. And that's really cool. When you're looking at it, you're looking at how many tokens you have, and then equate that back, right? So you know now how to get it. Now you have those future tokens that are in your vested wallet, and you can equate that back to say, okay, great. Over the course of this 8 weeks, I've accumulated 100. I think it's about 8 weeks based on what ChatGPT said. So when you think about that from your perspective right now, think about the fact that, hey, I've got these vested ones that vest to $1, but if I'm making money on this uplift right now, and that's sitting in my blockchain wallet, and when we get to that 10% or 10 cents, where instead of waiting for it to get to $1, I can now pull off 10% of those, and now I see how growing it in my own wallet is very powerful, right? So that's where you really want to start thinking, how can I maximize those vested tokens? And the way you maximize the new vested tokens is every time you share this with somebody else, whether they do it $100 out of the gate and then $1 a day, or they do 1,000. Every time they make a purchase, you're going to get that 50% match, which is going to add to that vested, which is going to give you more that you're going to be able to pull out on that 10% once we hit that 10 cents. And then we go to the next milestone and the next milestone. And you won't feel like, oh, I need to leave it in here because I want to wait till it gets to $1. Instead, you've worked your way up with the little bit you started with, and now you've got even more, and you're pulling back from your other wallet. I mean, it's just a full circle of what we've created here, and it's super, super exciting when I share it with people one on one, and then more so when I'm sharing it in a group setting like this. I get totally pumped up and totally excited. And that's why I work as hard as I do for the community, because I believe that we're going to drive this to $1 and beyond, in a very short order, because we now have the right guardrails in place, and we are attracting the right people on a daily basis. Back to you, Eric.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, guys. So listen, I'm just going to do is close out by pulling up the dex tools right here for us, so we're on the same page. All right, and we got that, and you got my screen right there.
Yeah, we see it.
Okay, all right. So let me just pull in end games. All right, and we are. Okay, how we looking? How we looking, guys? What's that? What's the market cap? 2.2, 2.2, and whoa! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! All right, fantastic. That's what we like to see right there. I told you we'd be lighting that green up here tonight, guys. And think about it. You know what we were here at the start of the day. You know we were here at the start of the call, and look where we finished here now, guys. All right. And so the next few more minutes, you have 4 more minutes to go ahead and get your purchasing, get your DCA in, and then guess what we get to do? We do it all over again tomorrow. So tune in at 10 a.m. We're gonna go ahead, and I know a whole bunch of people are doing the PAPs, the annuals, and they asked for a 24-hour extension. You got a 24-hour extension until 8 o'clock tomorrow Eastern for the annual at $99 to lock that in. And it's a big savings for you guys. So you don't have to do the $25 a month. You do $99 for the year. But that's going to be extended for another 24 hours. So be sure to lock that in. It's in your back office under PAX, and you can go ahead and lock that in. But guys, thank you so much for being here. It's been an exciting night here to go ahead and share this green lighting ceremony with you guys. Take full advantage of what's in front of you right now. Now is the time to grow. Get this word out. Be the promoter that you are. Don't go ahead and keep it a big secret, right? And just remember this: like, if things didn't work out for you in the past and anything else you've done, don't worry about it, right? Like, forget that even happened. Tonight's about reinventing yourself. Tonight's about being someone new, about defining who you want to be from this moment moving forward. And that person is the successful person, the promoter person, the community grower. And that's what we've accomplished here tonight. That's what we're looking to get accomplished here each and every day and each and every night. So congratulations to everyone that participated here with us tonight. We're on the right track. Come in tomorrow at 10 a.m. to our training, same memegames.live, and then load up here for tomorrow night, 7 p.m. opportunity to expand this and promote this to people that you know, you care about, you love, and we'll go ahead and join this community called M Games. Have a great night, everybody. We appreciate you.